Hey, this is Sagar. And let's start. Let's start a very interesting problem, which is DFS of a graph. Yeah, this problem is very simple. What we have to do is we have to perform depth first search. It means we'll, rather than going like this, we'll go like this. What we'll do first, we'll take a branch, then we'll do DFS of it, until we get a null value. If we Until we get a leaf node. Now we have got leaf node. Will come back, check for its another node. Will come back and go here, go here. So you can see it's like 0 to 4, 0 to 4. Then we'll come back, then 3, then we'll come back again, then 1. It's like this. 0 is connected to. So we need three things to perform this. It's very simple. We need to create a int array which will consist of all the nodes of this, whether it's visited or not. We'll create a start, and we need a list which will return, and we'll call DFS. Yeah, we call DFS from the start. This is very simple. We have created a list to store the DFS. We call the DFS for the starting node, and we return it. And this is, we have initialized array with a 0 value. Once we call the DFS, the 0 value will become 1, and we'll push that value into the list, and then we'll auto iterate the adjacency list. We'll iterate the adjacency list like 2, 3, and 1, so and so on, and we'll auto iterate it, and this will continue until we get a leaf node, and we'll keep on adding. We can see from an example that at the initial we have 0, so the array 0 will be 0, the array 0 is 0, so we add this, it will become 1. We come here, and then we add this, it will become 1, because we are going to the adjacency list. This will continue. Once this is done, this was for 2. Now we have a list. Now we have 3. We'll come for 3. We'll come back to 0, and we'll come to 3, and 3 does not have anything. We'll come back when we'll go for 1, and that's it. This is very simple. This was the simple code for DFS. Let me summarize it. We need 3 things: vector array that will be 0, we'll make it 1 as we travel. This will keep a record whether it is previously traveled or not. If it is previously traveled, it will not travel back. Okay. And then we'll need a list to store it. We'll call it DFS. Initially we'll create the value node 1, and then push back into the node. We'll traverse all its neighbors. If the neighbor is not visited, we'll make it visit by calling DFS. That's very simple. Thank you for watching Fame in Techie.